Hey, Colbie Caillat in the studio with us. What up?
What up?
I don't think I've ever asked you how you got your name. It's so weird.
Oh, it's so weird. I know. My dad had a motorcycle when I was born, and the dealership was called Colbie Honda, but Kolbe. And I didn't have a name for the first 3 days, but then my mom was looking at the receipt and was like, "What about Colbie?" So that's it.
Yeah. You ever think about changing that story and lying to make it
What
something
should I
different?
say?
I don't know.
What's a
I mean,
cooler
I don't know.
story?
My mother loved cheese.
Maybe.
I named myself.
yeah,
My mom. Yeah.
That would
Maybe
be cool, actually.
Just
Yeah.
gonna name yourself. I almost kind of think that we should. Wouldn't that be a great new law? Like we all kind of get temporary names until we get of age,
Yeah.
and then we can pick our own name.
I mean, don't people kind of do that? They just
No,
change
but they
their
don't.
names?
They can, but
Yeah.
no one does. Hardly
yeah.
ever.
If I'd have picked it whenever I was a little kid, it would have been something like Buck Rogers or some kind of
Something
space
stupid
name,
and
some
awesome.
dumb. Yeah, I'd have been like, Bubba Skywalker or something.
Would you ever change your name? Could you think if you could have another name? You ever hear a name and you're like, oh, I kind of like that name.
You know,
No, you have a family name that's like an odder than Colbie. Is there anyone?
they call me Coco. You mean what they call me, or
No, just figuring. Wondering if there's someone else named Colbie or
no other one named Colbie. Our last name's pretty odd. People mess that up a ton.
Yeah.
But you have the alliteration, which is nice. The double C.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
By the way, I just realized now why what was it? One of the first albums was Coco, right?
Yep, there it
Now I
is.
realize why. I didn't
Yeah.
realize. Yeah. I know
So,
now.
You got a new song out. It's called "I'll Be Here" with you and Sheryl Crow, and we'll talk about the song. We're gonna play some. I hear.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I'll
do
play
that.
it.
All right, Colbie
Cool.
Cailla's with us. We'll take a break and come right back. Hang on. Colbie Caillat in the studio with us. A new song is out. It's called "I'll Be Here" with Sheryl Crow, featured in the new. Are you kidding me? The new Hallmark movie, Notes of Autumn. You're in a Hallmark movie?
I sure am.
Oh,
you gonna
knock
watch
that one
it?
off the list.
Wait,
Oh,
are
I
you-
love it.
Do you actually get to be in the movie?
No,
Oh.
So,
just bummer.
We have talked for the longest time about I wanted to be in a Hallmark movie. Carson has a friend who wrote one.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
really?
it's
My best friend's Hallmark movie debuted, and yeah.
Oh,
And yeah,
maybe
we
the
didn't
next one he could be.
we didn't get to get in it.
I don't know if
We
she
had
has
an
a
ins-
casting poll,
Hook him
but
up.
I could have been like fat extra number 6 or something.
it's the guy
I
with the
could have
hot
been Santa
chocolate
Claus.
at the cafe.
he has the hot cocoa.
Yeah, just standing
always
there in the
covered.
background.
Have you guys been in a music video before or anything like that?
Yeah, I think we have. Have
I
we?
don't-
Do you want to be?
I don't even.
I always try to get my manager in my videos, and somehow they like edit them out every time. So
We did a thing for what's the guy's name?
I don't even.
Billy Ray
remember.
Cyrus.
Oh,
Remember we did
yeah,
his
the-
TV show or
yeah.
for his series or
Oh.
whatever that
Yeah.
was.
I got to
Gosh, we're
shoot a
terrible.
prop gun, and I felt like super dangerous. They're like,
Yeah.
point it at this guy. I'm like, I'm not
Nah,
pointing
I'm
a
not
prop
pointing
gun at
anything.
that feels
anybody.
wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
not to do that.
So is this this? It's called Notes of Autumn. Is it a Hallmark movie that's just about the autumn? I mean, I'm assuming autumn. Do we even know?
You know, you're asking.
Yeah, I'm asking the wrong person.
Yeah,
You
well,
they just used my song
they,
there. I don't
They told
know.
me what it was about when I approved the song, but I don't remember right
So
now.
the
to
song
be
was
honest
not
with
written
you.
specific. So the song
Colbie's
wasn't
so
written
funny.
specifically for the movie then.
Guys, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. All I know is the
Nope.
check cleared, boys. And so hey, you can use that song in the toilet for all I care.
You know, you definitely want to like read everything to approve it because you don't want your song in something that you don't want. That's like not good to associate with. But this one I felt was very sweet and good to go with. So
And you got to cut this with the Sheryl Crow sheet in the studio with you. Was it going on those separate
this
things?
one we actually were. Well, I recorded the song actually a couple years ago. I recorded this whole album a couple years ago. And then about a month ago, we recorded her vocal at her studio here in Nashville.
Nice.
So that was a really cool experience.
That's
getting
cool.
to be there. And I had asked her like 3 years ago if she wanted to do a duet with me, and I was going to record new music. And it took me this long to actually have the music done and then ask her again. I was like, "Are you still cool with that?" Even though it's been 3 years, and she said yes. And like within a week, she recorded her vocal.
Oh,
So
that's
cool.
nice. She's not. That's weird. Sometimes art like names like that. She could be like kind of flaky or whatever.
No, not at all.
And a lot of them are. It's good to see that she's like, yeah,
She's
let's
like
do it.
the most like respectable. kind, smart, beautiful woman. She
Yeah.
was just, it was an honor to work with her. And
That's how I talk about him.
yeah.
That's exactly how I
That's how I
talk.
talk about him. So we're gonna play it. It's called "I'll Be Here." Colbie Caillat and Sheryl Crow. He's gonna walk in the middle of the song, I think. "I'll Be Here" is Colbie Caillat.
Hello, when you're feeling low and you just don't know where to run to. And bro, if your heart's been broke and you feel like you're all alone, if you need something to believe in, if you're looking for a light to guide you home, just look inside your light, shining brighter than you know. You should know I'm never gonna let you down, always gonna build you up. When you're feeling lost, I will always find your love. Never gonna walk away, always gonna have your back. And if nothing else, you can always count on that. When you need me, I will be here. I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be here. Ooh, ooh. Laugh. I will make you laugh if you ever feel like crying. Close. I will hold you close. You won't be alone anymore. If you need someone to believe it, if you're reaching for a hand to guide you home, just take my hand and I won't let you go. 'Cause you should know I'm never gonna let you down, always gonna build you up. When you're feeling lost, I will always find you love. Never gonna walk away, always gonna have your back. And if nothing else, you can always count on that. When you need me, I will be here. I'll 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 be here. If you need something to believe in, if you feel you've reached the end of the road, don't be afraid, I'll always guide you home. 'Cause you should know I'm never gonna let you down, always gonna build you up. When you're feeling lost, I will always find your love. Never gonna walk away, always gonna have your back. And if nothing else, you can always count on that. When you need me, I will be here. I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be here. Ooh, I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be here.
I totally see that in a Hallmark movie. It
Yeah,
totally is.
It's a sweet song.
Oh, it's so great.
This is Jonathan Wyndham. Everyone.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
Good morning.
Is Jonathan like an old flame from a movie that, or like you know him from high school?
You dumped him, then he finds him on side the road in some weird little town.
I just
He
met him
stayed in
outside,
the town.
actually.
That's
He
great.
Song.
Oh, so,
We're everywhere.
That is true.
Just lurking for gigs.
That's right. Colbie Caillat is in the studio with us. We'll come back and talk more with Colbie on the way. Hang on. Colbie Caillat in the studio with us, and also not only is it her, but also Jonathan, who's in here playing guitar. You guys have been planning to go, what, for about a year or so, you said?
Year and a half or so?
Something like that?
Couple
Oh,
years?
good.
18 months. Who's counting?
Oh, okay.
This is a big deal for him,
He
actually.
remembers the exact day and time you talked.
See,
Actually, our first show together wasn't it Whiskey Jam?
That whiskey jam in
Yeah.
April. Yeah.
nice. Well, congrats. You guys are adorable. So this new album this is like an album of songs that you've collected over the years. Like the one you just did was like 10 years old or something like
So
that?
yeah, so I'll Be Here. It used to be called Never Gonna Let You Down, and I released that like 7 years ago. But this was the original that I wrote it as like 13 years ago. Me and Brett James,
Okay.
who's an amazing songwriter in Nashville, we wrote it, and I always wanted this original to be put out. And then the rest of the album is brand new. I wrote it in the last couple years. It's about a heartbreak and a breakup, but I really wanted to say it in the most optimistic, like loving way about not being with someone, but like cherishing the times that you had together. So it's
Is that
called-
hard to do? Is that hard? Because we all have exes, and you're like,
Yeah.
I kind of don't really wish the best for that person.
Well, that's the thing. There's breakup songs for all the different kinds of breakups, and this album is for like it's like the loving kind. And there's some in there that are a little spunky, you know.
You should do like
But,
what's the one that we have like was it Guns N' Roses Carson who did like a different like 2 different albums or something like that?
The
It was like a-
Illusions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Use
yeah.
Your Illusion
You
one
should
and
do
two.
that. So you should have
Yeah.
one like this is the nice thing about the exes, and then the
Yeah.
next one is like this is when I get very
The claws come
Actually,
out.
so I have a song called "Still Gonna Miss You." I just released like last month, and it's literally that. The first verse is saying all the things I didn't like about the guy, and then the second verse is just like, "But I loved you and you were sweet, and I still miss all those things about you." So
Oh.
I like the first half.
But
though.
you know what?
Yeah.
big fan of that.
That's how relationships go. I mean, you can't totally hate. I mean, I know there are some situations where
yeah.
people can, but it's like, you know, at one point you really were into them
Of
so much that you
course.
committed yourself to them. So
exactly.
yeah, hating, I don't know. I have a
Dead
hard
to
time
me.
with that one.
Dead
Yeah.
to me.
Dead to you,
Oh my
totally.
God.
Dead to me.
The light is off.
That's it. We're done. Like you will. Nope. You don't exist. It's
Every
fine.
breakup. Is this
Yeah.
every. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because there's a reason it got broken. It's usually them.
Wow.
Always them.
It's always them,
has
right?
never
Never-
been.
never me.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
undefeated.
We
Colbie,
all like to think that. Yeah.
we would. You can find her on Instagram at Colbie Caillat, and the new song is called "I'll Be Here." New album Along the Way, and Jonathan. I feel like I should give you some
He
props.
does,
Jonathan.
yeah.
There. I'll Be Here is going to be featured on Notes of Autumn, a new Hallmark movie. And also look for her. You doing some touring and all that? Going to support all the album and junk?
Yes. Next
Yes.
year I'll be touring.
Get out on the road.
And by the
Go
way,
do it.
Jonathan, it's going to be wine, not candles, in the shop.
Oh, you Googled it.
No, I just assumed.
Oh, he's making
Oh,
it up.
see, I'm
his
still
own.
putting $20 on candles.
Okay.
He's a
He
candle
said,
maker.
he said the scents of autumn, but it's notes of autumn. So
Oh,
then it's
you
wine
had it
tasting.
wrong.
yeah.
It's going to be wine tasting.
Okay.
Colby, it's good to see you.
$20.
Thanks, you guys.
Have fun.
Thanks for having us.
Well, because over the years, teenage kids have told you to like and subscribe, we don't have to say that anymore.
You know what to do.